What's stopping you from making more money now? Most of the time, people think it's work ethic, or your parents will tell you you gotta work hard and you know put your head down and work hard. And most of the time, it's not that. It's because most of the people work hard when they're working their 9 to 5, they're commuting, right? It's like it's majority of their day. So it's not work ethic, and if it's that, then whatever. That's the most common answer you can think of, but I don't believe it's that, and that's not what this video is about. I think it's about beliefs, and our beliefs specifically around money, and sort of how they contradict what we want, because the beliefs were created a very, very long time ago when we were young, learning from our parents, watching our parents' emotions around money and how they acted around money. And then that gets ingrained into your identity. And so if your desire is here and there's an anti-money belief here, they're just kind of like going against each other. And so sometimes when you feel like, oh, I'm working so hard and like the money is not increasing by the same amount or proportionally, that it's because there's two beliefs that are fighting against each other. I don't know why I have a pen. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about my situation specifically and what questions I ask, because there's going to be a lot of things that you can do with this, but I'm going to talk about one thing and one thing specifically, and that's this one question that you're going to ask yourself is, what do I believe is going to happen when I start making a lot more money and making it a lot more easily? And so just wait for the response, see what's there. So for me, the first thing that popped up is like, oh, I'm going to be working so much harder and I'm going to have less time with my family. So there's like a core belief here that more money equals less time with family. Okay. And so, okay, why is that? Then you ask the question, okay, then we dig into the belief. Why is that? Why do I believe that if I make more money, I'm going to have less time with my family? Okay. It's because when I was growing up, my dad lived in a different country and he was making money and providing for his family, and paying all the expenses and supporting more, his mothers and his brothers as well. So okay, so now for me in my head as a kid, not knowing it consciously but subconsciously, is okay. So if I make a lot more money now, I'm gonna be like away from my family. So that's one condition to make more money. So there's a big sacrifice there, and sometimes it's true, right? But you're talking about yourself specifically, right? What are your beliefs? And so growing up as a kid, so then I asked myself, is that really true? Like, do I have to be away from my family or sacrifice a lot more family time to create more money, or or not? So the question is like, is it true? Because when I have a lot less money, I'm still working hard. Like it's the same amount of time I'm spending with my family. But if I work the same amount of, put in the same amount of effort and earn a lot more money, then I'm gonna have more time, more freedom, more energy to go on vacations, create more memories with my family. So okay, so that belief is false. So there's another belief that I created as a kid when I was growing up, and that is this: that my father was away and away from his family, and so that created in me a desire to, whenever I have kids in my family, I want to spend time with them. Okay, so now I have this belief: I'm gonna spend time with my family, but also uh, money equals time away from family. So now these beliefs are kind of fighting against each other, right? I want to be with my family, I want to make more money. They kind of fight against each other, and so that's when I feel, and if this is certain it's true for you, that you would feel that no matter how hard it is you work, something bad happens, or something is going on, or you're just like there's things starting happening, or you're sabotaging um, your efforts, and or you freeze, or you go into flight, or whatever it is when a new opportunity comes, or even when you make a lot of money, just give it all away because wait, I can't have this much money because that would mean that I'm going to be away from my family, right? So then you dig into that belief: is that really true? Is that really, really true? And then the answer is no, because for me, um, if I take an action in the right way and putting the same amount of effort that I'm doing now, which is a lot of effort, right? I like, I put in a lot of work. Um, that I am allowed to have a lot more money, and that money is there, and then it's going to free me, give me the time, energy, and freedom to spend more time in family, to put systems in place to create more freedom and more time for myself, to be able to create more memories and more time with my family. So more money equals more time in family. So before it was more money equals less time in family. Now it's more money equals, yes, more time in family. So I asked myself that question, and I dug into that belief, and then realized that it's so silly, right? Because now you're having a direct conversation with your subconscious belief. Like, okay, we're actually going to dig this out and see if it's actually true or if it feels true to you. So once you do that, once you're aware of it, and then kind of opens up space now. It's okay, what would I like to believe instead? I would like to believe that the more money I make, the more time, energy, and freedom I have to spend time with my family, create more memories, and have a more beautiful, wonderful life. So that's what I want to believe instead. That's the belief now. That's inserted in the space that's created from the belief that that was there in the past. That was not actually true, but what I learned growing up. Um, and so, if that question doesn't get you the right answer, you can also have an alternate question: is okay, what do I fear is going to happen when I make an X amount of dollars in a single month or in a single year? What do I fear is going to happen, right? So then you answer that question, you dig into that fear and see if it is absolutely true or not. If it's not true, okay, what do I would like to believe instead? And if you do this process, you will see and you will feel things start to open up, that you will start to. Uh, have the life that you desire without you yourself standing in the way of that, right? So that means you're aligned now with your beliefs. So hey, this is what I've dug up recently about myself. I've shared it with you, and if you guys find similar insights, asking the same questions, feel free to share in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.